you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Russ here from PORKYS Corner. 6:10 in the morning, Thursday. Is it Thursday today? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, Thursday. I forget I've got lost sense of time. I'm just on my way to Essex to do some filming and a bit of lunch in London, I think, with my mate. Well, where I am now, 82 miles to go. We were just past Stamford. Oh, I've got some coffee. It says on dash here, attention assist, take a break. So that's my mum's watching, so mum, I took a break. Normally I'd drive through, normally I'd carry on driving. The days of me doing long trips, like when I was young, I used to have a Ford Orion. Remember them Ford Orions? Used to do fag runs, didn't I, to France. And I never used to take a break. Me and my pals from Hyde Park, we all used to be stoned. 4 of us coming back. Used to do about 4 trips to France and that in them days, just to try and get a few quid. You know, in my mid-20s. Those were the days. You know, when you put milk in coffee, it doesn't stay as hot, does it, in a flask? So I've got it black. But a lot gone off this week in boxing, isn't there? A lot gone off. See that beef between Fury last night and Ben Davison. See all them YouTubers all rushing videos out. To rush videos out for that. It's pretty simple what's gone on, isn't it? Tyson Fury has manipulated press, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's not as opening as fast as it used to, this. Oh, that's it, to press that. You know, when you get a car, you should always try and learn how to work everything in it. It looks like he's manipulated press, doesn't he, all along? They know they were going to have that third fight, but I've been saying it 15 months. Everybody said, Porky, you're a hater. How is it hating? Shelley Finkel had the contract than Al Heyman. They didn't need to scream and shout and go around like Eddie Hearn. I mean, how stupid does Eddie Hearn look now? How stupid does Eddie Hearn look? He looks a bit silly, doesn't he, now? Well, I think he does, because all Eddie's done, and all basically Tyson Fury's done, is put themselves in media every single day. It's like they're obsessed, isn't it? Tyson's not doing any fighting, is he? He's doing a lot of talking, but no fighting. Eddie's doing a lot of talking, but not making fights. So it looks to me, it's narcissist behaviour, isn't it? From both of them. I didn't believe that one about him and his missus splitting up and flying out there, first class and all that. No. Just something to get impressed. If you're not fighting, you've got to invent stories, ain't you, to get impressed. Master manipulator, you've got to give him his credit, haven't you, because they treat him like a dog when they beat Vladimir, didn't they? So I hope he gets a few quid out of that job, but he's not doing any fighting, is he? And don't look like he's doing any training. Looks like he could do with a bra at the bottom of his back. I don't know what's going on there. There was somebody on a forum I was reading yesterday. He said that Tyson's got 2 cysts at the bottom of his back, and he said that's not normal. So maybe They might need to stick a pin in him and squeeze him out. Have you ever seen a cyst on YouTube when they pop it out? Google what cysts are, and they go all the way from top of your back to top of your bum. Top to bottom of your back. They're two cysts then. That's not normal behaviour. That's a bit more than fluid, isn't it, that? So I don't know what's going on there. I don't think a Tom Platt's T-bar rowing workout will get rid of that. So, or a Bunny Johnson T-bar workout. Keep your back straight, as Bunny used to say to us in Peter's gym. But it's a shame it's not going to happen, that fight, innit? But I was saying it for 15 months. Go and look at the videos. Go back 15 months. But contracts are contracts, aren't they? They mind time limits on them and everything like that. The world's been stood still a year, hasn't it? Got a toothache there. Just can't wait to get my teeth done and get a flight out of this country. Well, 1 August, But let's see who else we can get on Channel Wow down Essex. You never know, do you? You never know. We're capable of out, aren't we, us boys? Let's put this in, please. I've got a Galaxy winking at me and boot. I'm hungry as well. I'm saving that for the journey home. That's my treat. As it melts, it's easy to digest. Tony Bellew, you're still an arse licker. That tweet you put out about Anthony Joshua, you should be embarrassed, Bellew. You should be embarrassed. Forgot what he put, but he put something like keep doing what you're doing for UK and all that, and helping every boxer and that. Anthony Joshua's, he's just fought in New York, then he's fought in Saudi, then he's fought Pula for 40-year-old, and then he was looking to fight Joshua in Saudi. So Tony Bellew, don't make out that Anthony Joshua cares about UK fans, because he said after he beat Povetkin that the UK's where he's at and he's going to fight here. What's he do then? Goes and fights in America. Anthony Joshua will go where the money is, and it's no good crying over spilt milk, him and Eddie Hearn, because at the end of the day they should have checked the contract what Fury had. If they've been led off garden path by Bob Arum and Frank Warren, because they're all gonna, first you're angry, then you're upset, then you look for somebody to blame. But what they should have done was not be as greedy. You see, greed reaches into the core of people, reaches into the core of you, and that's what's happened. And they've got to fight Usyk now, and he'll be took kicking and screaming to ring Joshua to fight Usyk. So we've now got to watch that one unfold. But like I said a few years ago, Robert McCracken was telling people that they didn't want Wilder, he was all wrong for Joshua, and they didn't want Usyk. So let's see if that's correct. They didn't want Luis Ortiz as well, because he was in the same stable, wasn't he? But the rimming from Tony Bellew exerted himself into a trending situation on social media. Can't help himself. Can't help himself. Anthony Joshua, who cares about UK boxing and that, yeah, he cares, alright. He got 80 million to fight Ruiz, didn't he? 80 million. What did Tom Little get? What did Tom Little clear on that fight? 20 grand or something? So 80 million and 20 grand, and they were in camp together and Tom was sparring him. So I bet Tom got 20 million net after everything. So 80 million and 20,000. Put 20,000 divided into 80 million quid. What is it? 0.0 whatever, I don't know. You'd have to check it up. But that's how much Anthony Joshua cares for UK boxers. Fights in Saudi, he don't care for fans. Like he said about Povetkin, look, these people, the master manipulators, they go where the money is. It's boxing, it's a ruthless sport. They don't care for fans. All this stay humble and this and that. Look at Joshua Buatsi, oh, he's another one, isn't he? He's like a mini stay humble, isn't he? Yeah, fighting a guy who's got 2 wins over guys with winning records. Nearly as humble as Ben Davidson, saying that Billy Joe Saunders' team weren't happy with Mark Tibbs doing interviews and that. What, he's got Michelle Phelps there on his case for an interview when he comes out of the dressing room, and then getting upset and hugging him and all that. But let's remember this. You know who were hugging the camera? Oh, sorry, do you know who was holding the camera while Mark Tibbs were having that interview? You know who were holding the camera? Amir Killer Khan, you know, one of Billy's team. There was Sheldon, Greg Marriott and Amir Khan, and somebody else, wasn't there? Not the Amir Khan, the boxer, Amir Khan, one at Inglewood. He were holding camera while Michelle Phelps was conducting interview. So Ben, if he had a problem with Mark Tibbs doing an interview, why were he holding camera? Hey? So Ben Davidson, you need to get your story right, because you tell more lies than Walter Mitty. You are the original Pinocchio and Tom Pepper in the sport of boxing. Alright? Oh. And that, I'm afraid, is all she wrote. So I'll put this out as a trailer. We'll put this out as a trailer, because you're going to be impressed with what I'm going to put out after it. So, Porky road trip. Let's see if we can get on channel in this road trip. You never know what will happen when you're down there in The Only Way is Essex. That's what we could call this episode. We could call this episode Towie, can't we? Because that's where I'm going now. Towie. La La Land. Where all women look same. All women look same, don't they? All got same handbag, same trout pout, same teeth. Nice teeth down here. Women have got nice teeth down here. I look at some of women at where I live, they've got teeth like fossils like me. I don't know. Ruthless, aren't I? You know where I live, they've got shop, don't they, in the pyjamas and fluffy slippers, you know, in the afternoon. And they take kids to school. They don't do that down here. They make an effort to go to shop, don't they? They don't do that where I live. No. They're at bus stops and that with the prams in the pyjamas and coats and that. Kappa coats. You wouldn't think it, would you? No. 200 mile away, oh my god. So, I just want to say thanks to all them liking and subscribing and leaving a comment and joining members area. I think that's good. I think that's good that you're backing my channel, because we're getting a bit of traction now, aren't we? People are starting to take notice. And all you people who work in boxing industry, I've got all your attention now, haven't I? Oh yeah, you know I have. You may not want to leave a comment and you may not want to subscribe, but I know that you watch my videos, because I hear back from people in all gyms. I've got eyes on all of yous. Alright, we're looking at the Porky takeover. Alright, big shout out to my mate Frank from Bury. Big shout out to Andy Patterson. How are you doing, Andy Patterson? The man that doesn't do cross promotions. Hey? If you don't do cross promotions, why are you saying Ozzie Smith and Smido willing to come on channel? They've already been on before, mate. Alright, Andy, you're welcome on any time, Andy. But the difference between my channel and everybody else's is this: I'm showing my face. Other people are behind cameras, aren't they, or on pods. I front it out, so I've got massive gonads. It's like I tell people, the only thing in the world that gives orders is balls. Alright, so join me for part 2 later. You like that one, didn't you? Right, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me, because we're on this journey together, aren't we? So anybody got any ideas for the channel, fire them over to me, porkycorner@mail.com. Alright, shout out to Innovation Alloys,
and South Yorkshire packaging. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep on trucking.